What's up, you guys? I was gonna take some footage tonight. We decided to just go night fishing tonight, just on a whim, impulsive, but didn't really turn out. Jack caught one, but me and Sam did not catch much of nothing. But you know, that's how it goes sometimes. Somebody forgot my tackle box. I'm not gonna name any names, but you know, that's just part of it. It's what happens. You know, but we still had several other stuff in the truck that we could use. I used a little pop frog. Nothing though, no fish tonight. Like I said, Jack caught one. I got a little bit of footage from that. If you guys want to hear that commentary, I can post that, but it wasn't really all that interesting, so I'm not going to post that. But tomorrow we've got plans to go and do some scouting, put a camera or two out, and look at some different locations. Gonna be trying out a tree saddle this year. In September. I may use it in the velvet season this year in September. I may not, but I will be using it in October regardless, during the opening day of bow season. Gonna try a bunch of new things this year to really try and get maximum mobility and versatility in the areas that I try to hunt. And I'll do some, I want to do a review on the tree saddle once I get some practice in with it and some stuff like that. But I'll take you guys along with us tomorrow when we go and do some scouting, and so we'll check that out. So I will see you guys tomorrow. What's up, you guys? Coming at you today with some scouting. We decided to go out. It's middle of July, and we're getting ready for the 2022 deer season, and so we're going to do a little bit of scouting today. Put some cameras out, feed a little bit, kind of see if we can get a visual on some deer that we know either we didn't kill or somebody else may have killed them, but we let some go last year, and we kind of want to see what they look like this year. And so we're going to go out today, do a little bit of scouting, and I'll take you guys along the ride for that. And maybe we'll get some good stuff on camera that we can really go after in September and October and November. So we'll see. Getting ready for the first little bit of hunting. Well, I'm excited. I know my brother-in-law here is excited too. Hopefully we'll get a big one this year, but we'll see. All right, here we go. All right, we finally made it to the spot. We're fixing to load up the four-wheeler and get going. Go check out a couple different spots, but we're gonna be mainly looking for a lot of signs of activity in the usual spots that we know they walk through. We saw a turkey coming in, which is good news for for this coming up turkey season. That makes me, I'm glad to see them at least just walking around. Hopefully they stay in this area. They were here last year, just didn't get them, and so maybe they stuck around, and maybe we can get them. All right, you guys, I think I found one of the areas that I'm going to try and stick in a lot this year. You can see right here there's a lock on, and I may sit in that lock on, or I may move a tree saddle around, especially if we're gonna catch some filmed hunts in this area. That way one person can sit in that lock on, and then I can go and video from the tree saddle, a little bit closer. But we're gonna set this area up. I'm gonna put a camera on it, monitor it, and kind of see what comes through here. Really good area. Definitely a lot of signs of movement. We know this area has been hunted before because of the lock on, and we've heard good things. A couple scrapes, all that good stuff, just signs of deer movement. And so we're gonna really try and capitalize on this area. I'm not gonna hunt it every time, but it will be a very focused area. There's another stand. Let's see, he's there, way on down. More really about this way. I did kill a deer in that stand last year, and it's a little ways away, but I really like that stand, and I may even sit that stand this year, especially if I have a rifle, because it is not a bow spot. But it's really good for a rifle, especially in these thick woods. But we're gonna get set up. I'm gonna get that camera set up, and then maybe we'll get some pictures. We're heading out. Just finished putting up, baiting the last little spot. We're gonna head out now. maybe go get something to eat. I don't know. There's a place down the road. It looks pretty good. We haven't tried yet. And but it is hot today. It is very, very hot. I think the high is 96, but there's just no breeze. Nothing. It's just very stagnant, but it's part of it. That is part of it. But that's gonna do it for this area for right now. Like I said earlier, we're gonna check back in 2 weeks and do a little bit more preparation and cleaning up some of the lanes and stuff like that. Maybe look at another spot or so a little bit further out. So yeah, that's gonna do it. What's going on? You know, we went and scouted a little bit today and explored that area. I really love that area. Beautiful spot, and it's already got me excited. Just getting out there and looking and, you know, walking through that area, it's already reminded me of last year and getting me getting ready for velvet season, because this will be the first time that we were able to actually hunt in September. Super excited about that. Can't wait. Hopefully we'll be able to see one. I'm not going to shoot a small velvet deer. I'll just let them grow, especially if it's like a 3-year or a 2-year. Now, if I see like a 5-year and it just looks like it's going down, then I'll probably take it out just because it's already on the decline. There's a couple deer in that area for sure that I let walk or didn't even see, that we did get footage of. I've got a couple pictures that I'm going to put in here. There's a couple deer. One that we call Nike. I'm really interested to see how that deer turned out, because on camera he looked pretty big, but my brother-in-law actually had a chance to kill that deer, and it looked like it was really young, and the horns were just really skinny. So hopefully those horns gained a little bit of mass, and he growed up a little bit this year. I'm excited to see. Hopefully he made it through the season, because we saw him late January, and we let him walk. And there's some other deer that I did not even see, and I did get one that we had on camera, and it was more of a cull. Just his genetics just weren't all that good. So took him out. There's a super funny story on that deer that I'll have to tell you guys another time. It was one of those once in a lifetime shots. Never gonna see that again, probably, or at least I hope not. It was kind of wild. I did get 2 shots on that deer. The second shot was the funny one, but it was in that same area that we scouted today, a little bit further closer to where we were coming in at. But hopefully, because last year especially, I saw a lot of movement in that area, and so I'm excited to see if they continue to walk through that area. And that camera that we put out today, hopefully we get some good pictures, some activity just walking through. So we're gonna go back in 2 weeks and check that out. This coming up weekend, I'm actually gonna scout. I'm gonna do some scouting in Tennessee. Hopefully, I can get out there. I do have some spots out there that I hunted last year, but this year, since I'm gonna be using a tree saddle and I'm really capitalizing on my bow, and really focusing on bow hunting this year, I think I'll be able to get in there before a lot of the rifles take out some of these big deer, because I know a lot of the people that hunt that area, and they're not too big into bow hunting. They stick to rifles, and I don't have anything against that or anything, but I do think I may be able to beat them to the chase and get some of those big deer. You can't feed in Tennessee, especially in the area, because it's the area that I'm in, because it's a CWD zone. So every deer has to be tested, all that good stuff. It's very, very, very strict. You can't even gather like acorns off the ground and put them together. But there are some things that you can do, like you can grow certain things and stuff like that. But I have some plans to go out there and really take care of that area. At least make some mock scrapes and maybe put a drip on it or something, just to see if I can get something on camera, because I didn't actually kill a deer out there at all last year. Didn't even see one when I was there. Now on camera, I got probably the most deer in one picture that I've ever gotten. I don't know if they were just all moving in and moving through as a herd or whatever, but it was a lot of deer. I think it was like 7 does. They were just walking through, and there are a lot of white oaks in that area. That's really why I picked that spot, because it's super. It's got a lot of these beech trees, just areas that deer like to go around. There's a low spot with a little creek that runs through it. Really beautiful area. There actually used to be a house that's super old, though. You can actually see the foundation where the house used to be. Very, very pretty spot. But I'll try and take you guys along. When I go and look at that area, I'll get some of that footage. But my tree saddle is definitely going to come in handy for that area. I've still got to get it. I'm undecided on which one I'm going to go with. I've got a couple I'm looking at. One that really caught my eye. And now I've got to come down to kind of how I want to climb the tree. If I want to use spikes or tree ladder. The spikes that you hang on a tree, you can strap on. My buddy at work has some that I really liked. I'm going to ask him what kind his are, and I know he made some modifications, and I may not have to do those modifications because I'm not going to be walking 4 miles like he does. He will walk and walk, but yeah, I'm gonna get in touch with him and see what kind of what he uses to climb his trees, because he hunts a lot of public land, and so he has to go by their rules and stuff like that. You can't damage the tree, screwing things into the tree and to hang your equipment on. But I'm gonna do a review coming up when I get that tree saddle and stuff like that, and I'll walk you guys through that process as I learn, because this is the first time that because I don't even own a climber or a lock on. The only stands I've ever climbed or ever sat in are like shooting houses or just tree stands, or just sitting on the ground doing that. But I'm super excited for this year. Walking through the woods today, just relit that fire a little bit, and of anticipation, getting ready to kind of see what's out there. So I'm super excited. But thank you guys so much for tuning in today and just watching this little bit of deer preparation. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with somebody who loves these kind of videos, deer preparation, all that stuff, getting ready for the 2022-2023 deer season. Super excited, and I hope to see you guys again. Thank you.